everybody! What's happening? Well, we are back from a long weekend of fun, being away in Philadelphia. Heather, did you have a great time?
I had a great time.
Did you?
Yeah.
Should we tell them about our experience outside of the Marvel thing that we did?
If you'd like.
So, what I did not realize is that before we went, by the way, welcome everybody thanks for being here. We'll get to the 500 member giveaway thing. I have all the information. I have a picture of the prize. I've got it all. We'll take a look at that. But our weekend in Philly was awesome. We had a great time. We ended up not going to any stores after the fact. Our plan was to, on the way home, stop at some comic stores, toy stores, and stuff. But we did not do that, unfortunately. But we hit the Marvel thing on Friday, and it was absolutely epic.
It was really cool.
It was everything I wanted and more.
And if you guys are near Philadelphia or can be near Philadelphia by September 2nd, you should totally go and check it out. It was a Marvel exhibit at the Franklin Institute. It was awesome.
Awesome. And very highly suggest that you go, and also suggest that you go in the evening time if you can. It is cheaper if you go in the evening time.
Well, the reason it's cheaper in the evening is because they combine general admission and the Marvel during the day, so it's like $35 a person or something. In the evening, only the Marvel exhibit is open, so you don't have to pay the extra fee for the general museum.
Right.
Right.
So you only get the Marvel experience.
Yeah.
And which was fine because I didn't need to see anything else in that place. I've been to the Franklin Institute before. It is a great science center, but we were not there for that. We were there for the Marvel festivities.
Yes.
And they had all that and more. Pictures do not do it justice.
No.
They have music playing the entire time. They have different videos that you can watch. They have artwork on the wall that it was like original artwork, like comic books that were put together where they're like pasting different pieces on the front of the comic book so they can go in through for print.
Yeah,
and it's
and
very
white
impressive.
out.
Yeah.
They whited out parts of the I think most of them were done with ink.
Right.
Pencil and ink, and you could see all of that.
Yes.
It was phenomenal.
It was really cool. Grandmaster J says, Gastlecast needs to come to a Nova Misfits meet. Of course. I would totally love to come to a Nova Misfits meet. You guys seem like you're having a great time there. Would be happy to come and check everything out. All the people there are really cool, too. We know a lot of people who are at that meet.
Yeah.
So for sure, in the future, we'll definitely stop by. We ended up not getting cheesesteaks, Mark. But what I did not realize is that Heather sent me pictures before we went on the trip, and she's like, "Hey, here's the place that I got, and it's all, it's like an Airbnb. It was like having your own apartment, and the pictures look phenomenal." And I was like, "Heather, this is great. How much is it?" And she told me what the cost was, and I was like, that really isn't that bad.
No,
for an apartment. That's not that bad.
We had a whole apartment furnished. They supplied sheets and towels and everything we needed. We had a kitchen, a living room, all of that.
You had everything.
Yeah.
Did you say washer and dryer?
Washer and dryer.
We had the washer and dryer. That was pretty great. But when we started heading into the city toward the apartment, it started to look as if we were going into a war zone.
Yeah.
I felt like we were in a third world country, and the reason being...
It almost looked like after a zombie apocalypse.
It did. It really did. That's exactly what it looked like.
A bunch of windows that were like broken and boarded up places. It was insane.
So here's the deal. When we start pulling in there, what I started to realize is that they were ripping the buildings down. Like they're ripping everything down and they're rebuilding everything back up. The problem is that it didn't seem like we were in the greatest of neighborhoods.
No.
Like there was it looked like a lot of riffraff going on. At night, there was a lot of screaming outside.
Yes, I heard a woman, it had to have been like 3 a.m. She was like shouting at somebody, like fighting
there was shouting,
with somebody.
There was screaming. I'm almost positive we heard a murder, but it was kind of it was kind of scary a couple times.
Yeah.
But it wasn't terrible. It was just kind of crazy.
I was just shocked that we made it out alive.
Yeah, I mean, we weren't mistreated. We didn't have any issues with anybody while we were there. It was great. People were nice to us, but it just didn't
Yeah.
seem like a good area. It didn't
Yeah.
seem like an area that I would want to take my kid to and stay
Yeah.
overnight. So it's kind of crazy.
Unfortunately, with Airbnb, they don't show you the outside surroundings. So, like, I probably could have gone on Google Maps and
Yeah.
like looked at a street view, but like it was a cute apartment.
It was. No, the interior of the place was fantastic.
Yeah.
In fact, I almost posted a video of it over the last couple of days, but I haven't gotten a chance to do that. Josh McCartney says $25 a night may contain zombies and or rats. Thankfully, the place was very clean.
Aside from that weird bug.
There was a weird white bug that was like
Yes,
this big.
it was tiny.
Heather's not scared of bugs, but she was freaking out over this little white bug.
I have never seen a bug that looked like that. It looked like an itty bitty frog with like fur on it, but it was a bug and it was brown. It was weird. It was shaped like a frog though. It had legs that looked like a frog's hind legs. I did not like it.
You know what? I picked it up so quick and threw it in the into the toilet that I didn't even recognize what was going on with that thing.
I asked you what it was. I wanted you to identify it, but
yeah. But anyway, it was kind of a rough in the streets kind of neighborhood, but it was okay. It worked out for us. And then my son and I, Heather was very tired because of all the loud noise and everything. She could not get any sleep. So the next morning I woke up and she's like, "Listen, last night was rough to me. I couldn't handle all of the loud noise that were going on outside. You guys, why don't you guys just go and enjoy yourself? Because if I go, I'm going to ruin your experience." I was like, okay, that's fine. So we went down to Independence Hall, which was fantastic. Max and I got some snacks down there. We had a great time. We did Independence Hall. I've been trying to do it for like 5 years. I never can get in, and this time, well, what's funny is I got there late, and then the guy tells me, "Oh yeah, there's no way you're getting in now." And I ran over to this help desk, and I literally cried. I was like, "Oh my God, I've been trying to do this for so long. I got there 10 minutes late. Is there anything you can do?" And the woman's like, "Oh yeah, here is a tour for 3 hours from now." And I'm like, oh man, I was thankful, but I had this, my child with me, and it's just me. So I'm like, okay, well, how am I going to keep him entertained? So we literally walked all around Independence Hall. Like, we did a humongous, tour, our own walking tour, and read signs and stuff. It was a lot of fun. He and I enjoyed ourselves. I knew he was bored. He definitely got bored, like you right now, yawning. He was very bored.
no, I'm not bored. I'm tired.
But anyway, we got back safe and sound last night, woke up today, and we have been taking it easy all day. We're very tired. Did a lot of walking, did a lot of driving, so it was nice to get back home. Real excited about that. I did go to a comic store in Philly. I don't remember the name. I asked Max if he remembered the name. He did not remember the name.
What were the prices like?
They weren't terrible. They did have $5 pops in the corner, and I looked through them, and there wasn't really anything there. But they knew what their pops were valued at. They obviously followed PPG, so everything really had PPG prices. But what was really cool is that they had Hot Toys out of the box for sale, like inside of a case. So I was looking those over, but they were also kind of expensive. So, what are you going to do? So we posted 2 brand new videos this weekend. The first one being a box that we received from Kate Lusick. I don't know if you knew that, but Kate told me in a comment that her name is Lusick, not Luck. So we look like complete idiots in that whole video.
Okay, I don't want to like be down on like your last name or anything, Kate, but you should legally change it to Luck. I like it. And then she should put a 4-leaf clover at the end of Luck.
I like how you're getting on here and telling people to change their names. Beautiful.
I like it.
So we opened a box from Kate Lusick.
No, Lusick is actually a really pretty name.
It is a cool name.
Mm-hmm.
And also from Mark Martinez, a.k.a.
Mexican
Reviews. We had a great time. Mark is a great guy. We really appreciate what he sent us, and Kate we did a trade with. So you should go back and watch that video. Honestly, as I edited that video, I was laughing really hard.
He wouldn't stop. When he's watching a video and editing it, he's normally like cracking up over his own jokes.
Yeah.
But
you know what? I laugh a lot at myself.
You do.
I do, yeah. Go ahead.
But the whole time he was editing this video, I thought he was going to fall over and like literally ROFL, roll on the floor laughing.
Oh, Heather.
I'm
You took
shocked
it there,
you
didn't you?
didn't.
That video was great, and then we also did the video of the unboxing of the Fugitive Toys mystery box. Both videos are fun. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed making them. But the big news is that we turned 3 this Saturday. This Saturday, the Gastlecast turns
3 or 2? We
3.
turned 2.
Is it 2?
Yeah.
No, it's 3.
It's 3?
No, we started in 2017.
Yeah, that's 2. Do you know how to do
2.
math?
Okay, no, I don't know how to do math. So we turned 2. No, it's a big deal.
Oh, a big deal that you skipped a year?
I thought 3 was great. But now that we're 2, I don't even know if I want to make a big deal out of it. No, but now that we turned 2, why did I think 3? I think I was counting years.
17,
we
18,
turned,
19, is that what you were doing?
Yeah, I'm an idiot. We all know that. So we turned 2. It's on this Saturday. We're going to go live on Saturday. We're going to hang out. We're going to talk. Might have a couple giveaways. I'm going to make some videos throughout the week about our becoming 2, which I think is a big deal. Kind of do some what is our favorite moments. And one video that we're going to do, you ain't going to believe this. And this is Heather's idea, by the way. She doesn't even know we're going to do it this week, but we totally are. And I have so many ideas in my head of what we're going to do. We're going to do an MTV Cribs episode of The Gastle.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah. So expect a lot of hilarity. I have a lot of things that are written down already of what we're going to do, how we're going to do it. And I think it's going to come out looking beautiful. So we'll have a couple of videos coming your way before the end of the week. And then Saturday, the big live special, which may mean that we won't have a Sunday live. So just a heads up. We'll be live Saturday. So hopefully you're not too busy. Huh? Saturday in the evening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll do a nighttime thing. So it'll be a lot of fun. So I can't wait for that.
So with the cribs thing, does that mean I need to clean my room?
You need to break out all of your bling. You need to put on your best J-Lo shirt. What else? Can we show them what's in our refrigerator? I love when they used to do that. I thought that was a great thing.
Yeah, we keep our fridge a serious mess. I have a hard time. Chris yells at me all the time because in the mornings I eat a lot of like toast with butter and jelly. Really weird, really personal thing about me, but I love toast with butter and jelly on it. And instead of putting the jelly and butter containers, because they're sort of small, like in the door shelves, I put them in like the main refrigerator, and Chris gets so mad over that. Don't you?
I think I get more mad that
you
Heather.
yelled at me the last time.
I get more mad that Heather will say, "Don't eat this," because it's my leftovers. Do not eat it, and I'll be like, "Okay." And a couple days later, I'll go in there and it's still there, and I'm like, "Hey, you think you're gonna eat this?" "Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat it." Then like a week passes and it's still there, and I'm like, "You're gonna eat this?" "Oh no, just throw it away." And I'm like, "Well, why didn't you just let me eat it? Because I would have eaten it."
First of all, I don't believe in telling somebody that my leftovers are my leftovers because you know it's not yours, and Max isn't.
This
putting
is
his
real anger, by the way.
in.
Look, this is real anger.
It
I want you
really
to know
is.
that. This is real anger.
I have an issue with this.
Go ahead.
So, I never tell you that these are my leftovers, so stop lying. Number one.
Yes, you do.
No, I
You really
don't.
do. I will go in that refrigerator. I'll be like, "Hey, that's mine," and then the other one is yours.
No,
and I'm like,
you're
"Well, come
failing.
on.
You're
What's the matter?"
failing to mention a very large
Yours
detail.
yours has this smaller potato in it. Oh, okay.
Very large detail.
I like a bigger potato. That's all I'm
The
saying.
only time leftovers are discussed is when he takes my leftovers to work, and I was banking on having my leftovers that day for lunch.
You wouldn't even imagine
and
the call I got on that.
And then I yell about it.
I got a phone call, and I answered the phone. "Hey, are you busy?" And when she asked me if I'm busy without saying hello, I know I'm in big trouble. And I'm sitting at my desk, and I'm like, well, and I start moving paper around. Well, I'm kind of in the middle of something, but anyway, what do you have to say? What do you got? Is it important? "Where are the pork chops?" I'm like, "What? Where are the pork chops?" I go, "They're in my mini fridge sitting next to my desk." "You took my pork chops! How could you have taken my pork chops? Those are my leftovers! You took the pork chops!" And I'm like, "Oh my god!" I had the phone like over here. It's hanging off the side. And I'm like, "Oh my god!" I'm like looking around, making sure there's nobody around to hear her venom coming out of the phone. And that happens almost once a week.
Because you are so dumb.
If I don't eat those pork chops, you will never eat those pork chops. I know it. I know it. Those pork chops are going to turn green before you even touch them.
Oh my gosh,
is it
you're
a
so
hat-free
annoying.
lifestyle? No, I'm actually wearing a hat right now. So, there it is. My hair is kind of coming through, so I wear a hat. It's just, maybe it's too dark. Maybe you can't see it in your video. I don't know. I love leftovers. Leftovers is one of my favorite things.
Leftovers are great.
Just
I am
shoot me
so excited for my leftovers for tomorrow. Chris very kindly treated us to a Japanese hibachi
Steakhouse
dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really excited to eat it again tomorrow.
Today is my last hurrah.
Great.
Because I'm going to start dieting tomorrow because I've gotten a little big in the hip area. I can't fit into some of my pants. I'm wearing a lot of sweatpants these days.
I wear
like
sweatpants.
Right here, see this? I have like this folding skin thing in my arm. I don't like that. So I'm going to get back into the gym. I'm going to start working out. I'm going to work on the glutes. I like to have a nice buttocks.
You've never had a nice buttocks.
Especially, yes, I have. I've had.
You have
Listen, I've had
a
nice
back that has a crack in it at the very bottom.
I know I have a back buttocks, okay? AKA back ass. I know I have that. All I'm saying is that I'm going to have a really stupendous buttocks. It's going to be really strong. It's going to be very tight.
Like a Toiger? I said that wrong.
Yeah, seriously, would you be excited if I had a tight buttocks?
I'm excited for you any way you are.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you want me to have a tight buttocks, or
I don't have...
You don't care either way?
No, I don't have any, like, wishes or dreams.
No wishes or dreams about my buttocks?
The only thing that I hope is that you don't grow an extra arm.
Is that supposed to be, like, slang for something? Is that
no,
sexual?
Like an extra arm, like, right here.
Oh.
Like if you had 2 arms coming off there.
Are you saying, like, me going to the gym and dieting, that's going to happen? Or, like, what
No, I'm just saying that's the only bad thing that could happen, I think.
Oh, okay. Well.
You know why I don't want you to have the extra arm? This is the question you were supposed to ask me, but
okay.
now I had to ask for myself. So can you ask me why?
Why?
Why what?
Why not? Why the extra arm? Why? What is that? What you're asking?
Yeah.
Why don't you want me to have an extra arm?
Because you'd be able to steal twice the leftovers.
Did you just come up with that all by yourself? That was pretty impressive, Heather. Yeah, so we'll have some big things coming up this week. We'll make some new videos and things. It'll be a lot of fun. It's for our 2-year anniversary, Heather. 2-year anniversary. Can you imagine? In 2 years, how much time have we wasted just sitting in front of this computer?
A lot.
I wouldn't consider it wasted time. They like watching us. We have people that like watching it. We have people that love us, Heather. You know, it's so funny. Last night, my friend Bobby came over. Here's a meat merp. My buddy Bobby comes over last night. We had this conversation, and he goes, wow. He goes, life has surely changed for you since you got into the Funko Pop stuff. And I was like, what do you mean by that? And he goes, I've noticed that anytime we hang out, all of your friends that you met through all the pop groups are here hanging out with us. He goes, if you think about it, and we didn't have those friends around, because Bobby has always been more of a fixture. He's been my best friend since I was a little kid. He comes over and he's a part of any group that's around because he's my best friend. But he was telling me last night, he's like, since you met all these like collectible guys, he goes, they're all awesome people. He goes, it's completely changed your life. And he goes, and who would we be hanging out with if it weren't them? And I was like, that's actually a pretty good point. Who would we be hanging out with? I mean, I don't know.
People we don't like.
People we feel like we're wasting time with. Look, Kate, Lusick, I waste time watching you waste time.
I love.
But I thought that was cool because we have made some really good friends and all this. And he's like, he goes, look at your channel. You guys put a lot of work into that. And he goes, now you have this Facebook group. He's in that too, actually. Bobby just happens to roll with everything that we do. But we've met a lot of really cool people. I talk to most of you guys, well, a lot of you guys daily. If it isn't like through comments, maybe in some chats. I get messaged all the time on Facebook now because people are asking me about how to edit video or what I use and stuff like that. And I try to help people the best that I can to push them in the right direction. Anything I can do to help them.
I'm so glad that no one asked me for that type of help because I don't know any of it.
They just ask you for booty pics.
I have had that happen before.
What, in this group?
Mm-hmm.
In the group, they asked you for a picture of your buttocks.
No, you said booty. Like a pirate and its booty. It's like the treasure.
Okay, dad jokes. Would you stop? Oh my god. Yeah, so anyway, I thought that was kind of cool. He and I had a long conversation last night. We hung out for like 3 hours. And we just had this long conversation just about everything, life and all that kind of stuff. And him saying that, I thought that was kind of cool, coming from Bob. He's like, every single person we've met and has been around him, he's like, they're all awesome people. And he's right.
Oh, I know.
They're really cool people. What can I tell you? He says, some of them are weird at first, but I really like them now. was like,
Was he referring to me?
I was like, I don't know. Always great hanging out. Always great hanging out with you too, LJ. So, what you're probably wondering is, what's up for the giveaway? I'm sure you're wondering that. By the way, we did have some questions tonight. Before I get into that, I want to bring this up because So I noticed that like some YouTubers, I feel like we're closer with the people that watch us than other YouTubers. I think maybe that they just have more subscribers or more followers or whatever. Maybe, I don't know, but I feel like we have a pretty deep connection with all these guys. Mm-hmm. So they already have the answers to any questions. So for fun, I put in there. If you have any questions for the Gastlecast, post them below, and we'll go get to them on tonight's live. Well, I realized that I think we've answered everything. Like, I don't think there's anything they could ask that would be something that we've never talked about. So, and I don't know. I just find that to be a douchey thing when people do. Can you not break my arm? One question was favorite movies, TV shows, and video games growing up. What celebrity would you fanboy or fangirl the hardest? So what's a celebrity that you would fangirl over the hardest, Heather?
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd? Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I would probably fanboy the most over. I mean, I think Robert Downey Jr. is a pretty easy one. I think we're gonna go meet Tom Holland in Philly in a few weeks. I think I'm gonna fanboy big time over him. Negan was probably one of the tops. Yeah. Negan was that was one that when I was standing in front of him, I thought I was just going to die.
Yeah.
I was just going to pass out and fall over.
I freaked out a little bit. I wish it weren't just a photo op and we had the opportunity to like chat with them a couple moments.
Same here, but there's no way. You were crying. I was peeing my pants. A lot of things were happening. Heather, favorite movie? I'm just going to say one of each. Favorite movie, favorite TV show, and favorite video game when you were growing up.
Video game, Super Mario All-Stars on the Super Nintendo.
Super Mario All-Star, okay.
TV show, Rugrats.
Okay.
Movie, The Brave Little Toaster when I was little, and Superbad when I was not so little.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, favorite movie when I was younger? Indiana Jones were huge then for me. We watched those all the time. TV show, Spider-Man the Animated Series that came on Fox. I talked about it a lot. That's one of my favorite cartoon TV shows ever. And that's what got me into Marvel at all. And favorite video game growing up, I played a lot of Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. I played that game more than I played anything growing up. I love that game, which makes me very excited for the new Link's Awakening. It's being remastered for Nintendo Switch. So I cannot wait for that because it's the top-down Zelda game, like old school Zelda game. I cannot wait for that. I just can't wait. It comes out, I think, in September.
Is it on what? The Switch?
Nintendo Switch. I'll be playing the crap out of that. I love that game.
That's
awesome. I played it on Game Boy years ago.
What did
A Link's
I have
Awakening.
on Game Boy? I don't even remember what I played on Game Boy. I played Rampage. I remember that.
Rampage, where you're jumping on the buildings and crashing the buildings and stuff. Yeah, that was a fun game.
Tetris was fun.
That was a fun game.
So Natasha gave us a really cool fun fact.
Okay.
She said that Rugrats is 28 years old today.
28 years old? You're kidding. You know, the father, the guy that played the father, apparently he passed away. He committed suicide.
Ooh, that's sad.
Yeah, I read that like a couple weeks ago. I read it. I don't know how long ago it happened, but I was like, holy crap, that's crazy.
Aww.
Did not know that. It might have been in one of those clickbaity things I was reading through. Very sad. Look at all this. Everybody's answering. Look, Jurassic Park for favorite movie for Chris. GoldenEye for game. Doug for favorite TV show. Doug was a show I never could get into.
I love Doug.
Did you? Mm-hmm. LJ says Flight of the Navigator. That is so crazy. I remember that movie growing up. I remember loving that movie. Pokemon on Game Boy was awesome. Toe Jam and Earl. Holy crap. Pokemon. I remember playing Pokemon Red for the first time. I loved that game. That was so much fun. My buddy got blue. I had red. We had a great time. By the way, Heather and I are getting back into Pokemon Go. She got me like so into it today.
That's cool, but really quick, just so you know, the guy that played the father on the Rugrats died in 2016 of pneumonia, so I'm not really
No,
sure.
it can't be. Really?
Yeah?
Yeah, I swore it was committing suicide when I read the little, maybe the fact thing was wrong. I don't know. But we got into Pokemon Go. We were driving around today. Yeah, we were driving around because we're very lazy. So we drove around instead. And I caught a whole bunch of new Pokemon. That was so much fun. I had a great time. The person who died, Stu Pickles, died who did Stu Pickles died, not suicide. Yeah, I read suicide somewhere. Where did I read that?
I don't know, but you're crazy.
I'm giving fake news.
Oh, wow. One of the guys that played the grandfather, Lou, died in 97 when they were still making it.
Really? So they had to get a new guy?
Yeah. Well,
interesting.
There's another guy that played Stu. He also died, but he died of cancer.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So God.
I'm not really too sure what you're...
I don't know. Maybe I read the wrong thing. Maybe somebody else died of suicide. I don't know.
Okay.
He died of pneumonia, though?
Yeah.
That sucks because...
That's scary.
Well, dying of pneumonia, that's like that just sucks.
Yeah.
Pneumonia?
That sounds miserable.
Like pneumonia takes you out? It makes me sad hearing about that. Chris, yes, I will totally add you on Pokemon Go. You can be my friend on there. How about that? Why not? So, you're probably wondering, as I've already said one other time, what is the giveaway item for 500 members? Well, it's a cool item. Ryan Thomas is the person who passed this item along to us. I don't have it here in person. He actually has it. We were supposed to meet up this weekend and do a trade-off. We did not get around to doing that. So I will get it sometime this week. So when we do our giveaway, which will take place this Wednesday, live at 9 p.m. Again, Wednesday. Do you want to do 9 or 8?
I don't know my work schedule.
9 p.m. Wednesday, Eastern Standard Time. We're going to do the giveaway for 500 members. And I told you that it was an item that was signed by Mike Becker. It's a special item signed by Mike Becker that Ryan Thomas was able to get his hands on. It's kind of a bizarre item. It's not an item that I would expect to have signed by Mike Becker, but it's a really cool item. And it's an item that I would love to have, but we can't because it's a part of this giveaway, and I can't enter my own giveaway. I'd be a monster. So the item is, Heather, drum roll.
I'll enter it. I'll enter it.
You're going to enter? Okay, all right, Heather, enter. Ready?
Ta-da!
There it is. So it is the Amazing Carlos Funkos, the cereal, signed by Mike Becker, as you can see right down there in the bottom. That is the item that we'll be giving away. And how do you enter, you might ask? Well, I'm going to make a post in the Facebook group, Gastlecast - We Hunt Together. All you have to do is comment in that post, and you will be entered. Comment once and once only, and I'll make sure that's in the post that we create. Once and once only. No replying to anybody. None of that nonsense shenanigans. We will delete it as soon as we see it. Post one time. We will then gather all the names by Wednesday. You have until 9 p.m. Do you want to do 9 p.m. Wednesday?
8
they have
p.m.
8. You have until 8 p.m. Wednesday. God, I feel like this is like a hostage situation. You have until 8 p.m. on Wednesday. So you have until 8 p.m. on Wednesday. You'll comment, and that'll be your chance to win. We'll do a random draw, and it'll be a lot of fun. It's a very interesting piece. Who else can say that they have a box of cereal signed by Mike Becker? It's very similar to the scene in Step Brothers where he has a samurai sword signed by the dude from American Idol. Remember that?
Randy, right?
Randy Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you have a samurai sword signed by, or katana signed by Randy Jackson? It's all I had on me at the time. So that's the item. Make sure you guys enter. We'll post something here right after we go. We end this live tonight, and you'll have your chance. Okay, so that'll be a lot of fun. What is Kate saying? I love that they're doing cereal. It's so fun. Maybe just a little bit of shenanigans, though. Really? Shenanigans? Oh, there's Ryan Thomas. There he is, the man. So, everybody, if you could give Ryan a nice thank you in the comment section for handing this over to us to do this giveaway. I think that's really special of him to do that. So that'll be one giveaway that we do this week, and then on Saturday we'll give away 2 other things. It'll be from the Gastlecast for being with us for our 2-year anniversary. I think that'll be really special. And we'll share what those items will be very, very soon. We'll probably do it in a random comment generator.
Nah,
in some
I'm gonna
way.
do trivia.
Trivia?
Mm-hmm.
You're doing trivia?
Yep.
You really want to do that again?
Absolutely. I like to stir the pot.
That's some pot. That is some pot you're stirring. Mark, yeah, the cereal. I don't know if you guys ever tried the cereal.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is it's a good thing the cereal tastes horrible because they'll never open the box.
Yeah, you'll never have to open the box or worry about it. The cereal is horrible. I mean, god awful. It tastes like...
It doesn't taste too bad when you first bite into it, although it feels stale.
Right.
But the aftertaste is something I can't even describe.
It goes into I don't know, it's this weird aftertaste is with it. I mean, it's very bizarre tasting cereal. I do not recommend eating it, but the boxes and everything are awesome. Like the artwork and everything. I have a box of cereal around here. I don't know, which one do we have? Was it a Christmas one?
Yeah, the Christmas one.
Yeah, we have a
bought
Christmas
the bundle.
one. Yeah, we bought the bundle. I'm going to tell you right now, never do that. Never buy the bundle. Unless it's a bundle that has something that's very limited. Well, I guess you wouldn't know. See, that's the crappy part about the bundle. You don't know what you're getting. And then before you know it, you end up with the, what are those little creatures I have? The 4 little dudes from
the Teletubbies?
You end up with 4 Teletubbies. Before you know it, you're owner of Teletubbies. It's not good. Mark says he refuses to try it. I recommend that you try it at least one time. And just see what it's like. Right? It's always nice to test something out for one time. You have to. You sort of just have to.
I'm going to tell you guys something. I think I've said it on here before. But when we made the Christmas unboxing video of the giant bundle that Chris received, we tasted the cereal live on camera. And then when Chris went to edit it, he found out that like our mics weren't on or something.
No, there was something wrong with the sound. There was something going on.
There was something wrong. So we had to taste it again. And eating it that second time was even worse than the first, even though I knew to expect something horrible.
Yeah.
It was like the worst taste of my life. I
Yeah, it was
felt
really
like
bad.
I was going to die.
It was really bad. You know, there was one thing that was interesting in Philly, by the way, that I wanted to talk about. We went to a Target in Philly, in like the middle of the city, kind of near the Franklin Institute. It was the smallest Target I've ever been in.
Yeah, you could see all the way to the back.
Yeah, the Target was like as big as...
It was probably as big as our house.
No, come on, you're being ridiculous. No, how big would it be, though? It
Probably
would be...
about the size of our house.
No, it's not the size of our house.
Okay, maybe slightly larger.
Slightly larger. Heather was huge. I mean, the place was big, but it's not that small.
It wasn't huge.
It was like a miniature department store, almost like an older Kmart. Well, maybe even like half of it a Kmart. I would say a quarter. I would say a quarter of a normal Target. How's that? Is that fair? A quarter size of a normal Target store? It was tiny. Anyway,
Probably.
They had no Funko Pops in it. We walked around the entire thing. They barely had anything collectible-wise. The place was kind of strange, and maybe it's because they don't receive a lot of... Because they're in the city, maybe they just receive stuff that are like needs items instead of like fun items, like Funko Pops. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah, there were no pops there, by the way.
I just said that.
Oh, I wasn't listening to you.
What are we doing? Like, why are we here? What are we doing?
I don't know. I was thinking about the size of the Target. I'm trying to compare it to something.
Oh, you can't compare it to
It's
anything.
a really small Target.
So another piece of information, the new Heroic Nonsense podcast is up. We talk about sitcoms. It was a lot of fun. Chris Barcode, hello, welcome. The new Heroic Nonsense is all about sitcoms. We have a lot of fun doing that. We talked our favorites, our least favorites. We talked about the show Whitney that was on NBC that got canceled. One of my favorite TV shows.
Jason's least favorite?
Jason, well, you have to listen to it. You'll hear what Jason has to say about it. But it was fun. It was funny. I actually listened to about a half of that myself. Again, I like to listen back on that. An hour and a half is a long time.
It is.
Do you think we should try to break it down to an hour? An hour and a half is a long time. You put in a lot of time in.
Fun.
We do have a lot of fun. Kick names and take ass. So, Heather, do you have any other piece of information that you want to throw out here tonight?
Ooh, Jane the Virgin season 5 final season is on Netflix right now.
Heather, I was going to ask you again. Is there anything else that you want to tell us tonight? I did finish The Boys.
Okay, so if
that show is awesome.
So is Jane the Virgin.
No, The Boys is way better. And by the way, the ending of it.
You've never seen Jane the Virgin.
I'm telling you right now, it was a wow moment at the end of this episode. I cannot wait for you to see it so we can talk about it.
Jane the Virgin literally has a wow moment at the end
seriously,
of every
who
single
cares?
episode.
Who cares?
Oh, it's such a good show.
Who cares about Jane the Virgin?
I do.
Oh God.
Lady Nigma, how was that episode of Into the Dark that you watched? I enjoyed it. Chris
Barcode met our good pal, Michael Rooker, yesterday. Ooh. Michael Rooker is the man, by the way.
Yeah, I like him.
You know, Heather, did you want to let them know who you're going to have an autograph from when we go to the Philly Comic-Con?
Well, that's if I'm not broke.
Okay.
So I just found out that I do not have to do what I thought I had to do the day that Chris is going to that Comic-Con. So I am able to go, and I am so excited because Fred, George, and Ginny Weasley are going to be there.
What?
And I'm going to have them sign my Emerald City Comic Con 3-pack.
What?
And I'm really excited about it.
That's going to be awesome. So have you met anybody from Harry Potter yet?
No.
At all? No, not a single soul?
No, Lucius Malfoy was at Awesome Con this year, but that was the weekend before our wedding.
Would you want to have met him?
Yes.
So you would have met him?
Yes.
He's a very snivelly a-hole character.
Yes.
Lucius,
not
sorry.
Draco. That's the father. Lucius.
That's what I'm saying. He's like a snivel, because Draco, the father, is
Draco is the son.
Oh, Draco's the son.
Yeah, Lucius is the father.
Oh, Lucius is the father. Oh, okay. So Draco is the snivelly guy, because the father is like ultimate. He seems like evil, but the kid's like meh. He's like a bully, like a high school bully. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are you laughing at? You're smiling. You're looking at the screen. You're smiling. What's going on?
I'm listening to you.
Oh, I'm funny?
Yeah. You said meh.
I'm really excited about meeting Tom Holland.
I know you are.
Are you excited? Does that?
I don't think that I'm going to be able to meet him.
Yeah, you are.
I think it's going to be roped off just like Stan Lee.
No, you'll be able to get in line with me. No,
I don't think so.
People that got their things signed by Stan Lee could stand with their loved ones. They could have the other person.
They kicked me out.
They kicked you out because you weren't with me. You were trying to get up there with me. If you stood with me the entire time and sneaked in, you could have gotten in.
They wouldn't let me. They told me I had to go, and it was only for ticket holders.
No,
That's what they told me.
Okay, you're meeting Tom Holland this time.
Okay.
You're gonna because if you remember, we saw Drax.
Yes, but that's different.
No.
He's in an outdoor or an outside sort of area. No,
Same.
I don't think so.
Same. Were you guys in Philadelphia? Yes, we were. Ghost Planet. We were in Philadelphia over the weekend, but we'll be back in Philadelphia at the end of. Is it the end of this month?
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
What? So when is it?
25th.
Like in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
Maybe 3.
Oh my God!
I
No
know.
way. Are you kidding me? Don't even, Heather. You get me all excited. You get me worked up. Hold on. Let me look at the calendar. Oh my God. It is 2 weeks. I'm really excited about this. I haven't been to a con in a long time.
I know.
I really like going to cons. That's one of my favorite things to do.
And then our next one's in October.
What's in October?
Monster Mania.
Is it?
Hmm?
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm excited about that too. We have so many cool things happening.
Mark, Keystone for us is going to be Sunday because that's the only day Tom Holland is there.
Yes, so it's only Sunday. We're going to go up there. I'm going to try to get there early in the morning, get in there. I'm going to probably buy the earliest tickets for Tom Holland, and I'm going to tell you why.
11 a.m.
Right. But I'm going to select my tickets, the earliest ones for Tom Holland, because you want to get in there. No, wait a minute. Hold on. Did I already? Okay, yeah. I already selected them. They're 11. I think they're like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're 11 o'clock for the meeting of Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The only tickets I didn't buy are tickets to the con. I already bought the tickets to meet Tom Holland. It's the con tickets. I'm getting confused in my head. So we're going to try to meet him at 11:40, or we're going to meet him at 11:45. And the reason why I did that is because when we went to get our autograph from Negan, Jeffrey D. Morgan, do you remember? We didn't get the early one. We got the later one, and they canceled it.
They canceled it because they randomly selected 2 groups to cancel. They canceled an early one and a later one.
Oh, we just happened to be the lucky.
We just happened to be the unlucky.
The unlucky one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Because apparently
Lovely.
the day before he was talking too much to his fans, and it just made things go crazy.
Well, I'm excited.
So they oversold for him on Sunday.
In the comment section, I want to know what your opinion is. I'm begging for your opinion right now, guys. What do you think? Should I select a brand new Spider-Man pop that I have in my collection and have it signed by Tom Holland? Or B, should I take my Stan Lee signed Funko Pop of Spider-Man, open it, it's been sealed by VVGS, open it, and have Tom Holland sign the same pop that was signed by Stan Lee? What do you think? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. I talked to a couple people and they're like, I'd get it signed separately because
I'd do it separate.
That's what they said.
I'm looking at it right now, and you could have him like personalize it or say something like your favorite line from Spider-Man. With the Stan Lee one, he wouldn't be able to fit very much.
I think you could at the bottom, like toward the bottom. There's an open window. What I would probably do is kind of like tape around and show where he should be signing. You know what I'm saying? I could put like a little box there for him to fill in. But I don't know. I'm interested. Okay, so Ryan Thomas says brand new pop. Okay, leave the Stan Lee in the vault. Brand new pop. Okay. Everybody say, do not open your Stan Lee pop. Separate. Okay, good. Well, good. I'm glad I asked the question. I was hoping that I could ask the people who would know best, and I never know best. But if you guys think I should get a new pop sign, I will. Okay, so next question. Of the Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Far From Home pops, which one should I get signed? Now, I pretty much have all of them. I was thinking about going for the unmasked Spider-Man.
Box lunch?
That's Iron Spider.
Oh.
I think I have a regular unmasked Spider-Man from Homecoming that I was going to have him sign. What do you guys think about that pop? I'd really, really like to know. Yeah, good point, Goes Planet. He goes, do not open the Stan Lee. Too many actors play Spider-Man. Good point.
But this is your fave Spider-Man.
It is my fave Spider-Man, but I appreciate that. Homecoming. So are we thinking unmasked Spider-Man from Homecoming? Iron Spider. Okay, so Quick Draw saying Iron Spider. The most action posed. Good point. I kind of like that. Unmasked,
the
yes.
upside down one from Walmart.
Oh, the upside down one's cool. I thought the unmasked one would be cool because it's Tom Holland's like pop face. You know what I'm saying? I don't know though. Maybe it would be cool just to have him sign a regular like.
Maybe you can head swap with Tom Holland's face on the upside down pop, create a whole new pop, and have Tom Holland's signature on it. Oh my god, I'm brilliant. Whew.
Okay, go unmasked. Thank you. Okay, so unmasked. Is my unmasked close by?
I don't see him.
You don't see him anywhere?
No, you have one from like the comics or whatever.
Oh yeah, I do have Peter Parker. You're right. He's back there somewhere. Okay. Collector Core Peter Parker. So the Collector Core Peter Parker, are you talking about the new Collector Core Peter Parker? I like that one. I'm not huge on that one. The upside down one, LJ the Geek likes. Okay, so I'm like kind of going back and forth there. I got to figure it out. Upside down one, maybe an unmasked one. I'll just have to think about it. I'll think about it. You know what? I'll take a picture of all the pops that I'm thinking about. I'll post them on the group, and then do a poll and have them vote on which one I should do. Look at that. Who's brilliant now?
Or you could just make decisions for yourself, like an adult.
You're absolutely right, Heather. I should be a man. Be a man when you pick out the pop that you're getting signed. When you're getting your toy signed. No, I like the Insta Kill Spider-Man, dude. That one's cool. That's the one I should get signed. Dude, is that even out yet? Have you seen that one? Have you seen the Insta Kill Spider-Man yet?
I don't know what that is, but Morgan said to have him sign my forehead.
Your forehead?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm not going to open the Stanley. I'm going to leave it sealed. You guys are right. Thank you for smacking me upside the head a couple times. Now I know. And knowing is half the battle. It's your personal decision. It's up to you. Yeah, it's up to me, but hey, why not? It'd be nice to know what you guys think. What would be a cooler pop to have signed? I think that's kind of a cool thing. And then select the one that we all agree on. Because the 3 that I select are the ones that I can't figure out which one I want to get signed. Because I like them so much. And I'll leave that one up to you.
Have
Boom.
him sign.
What's up, playa?
Hold on. Listen to this. You have 3 that you can't choose? You have 3 you need to choose from?
Oh, God. Here we go.
No, I'm asking you a question. You said there's 3 pops that you can't decide.
I think there's 3,
between.
yeah.
Take all 3. All right. Have him write a T on one, an O on one, and an M on the other. And then his last name, however it fits.
I should just duct tape them all together and just have them sign all the way across.
Yes.
That'd be brilliant.
Just like that.
Get a custom of Heather as Spider-Man. That's a good one.
Ooh, that's the best.
Then get it tattooed. That way you'll see it forever when you look at Heather. That is so sweet.
It is.
And then, like, Tom Holland becomes, like, the first serial killer actor, like, of the 2000 teens. And now she has Tom Holland up here. Insta-kill is a cool one.
Are you going to the one in Hunt Valley? That would be fun.
Yeah, we're going to be at the Hunt Valley, Maryland Monster Mania. We're not going to the New Jersey one. The New Jersey one is the biggest and the best. But we're going to the one in Hunt Valley, which is local to us. We're about 45 minutes away. We went last year and we had a great time. The only problem was that when we went, we didn't feel like we had enough time there.
Well, so why didn't we have enough time?
Because we went like after work.
We spent like 4 hours.
Well, that too.
Waiting for Robert Englund.
Yeah.
Which was fun. It was nice. And we had friends in line, so like we sort of like went in and out.
Yeah, no, I mean it was fine, but we just didn't have a lot of time. But
yeah.
This time we're staying overnight. We're gonna make like a fun trip out of it.
There's
It'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking
more
forward
people
to it.
I want to meet this year too.
Yeah, and in fact, the one that I want to meet is Ash from Evil Dead films.
That's gonna be another Robert Englund one.
Maybe.
It will.
Maybe. If we get there early enough, we can. Maybe I can get in there Saturday morning and go stand in line and be like one of the first.
Yeah.
Ryan Thomas, look, I can't go this year. It sucks. We're going to Disney World. Oh man, that really does suck.
Your life is horrible.
The worst life ever. Dude, Disney World, like probably my very favorite place to be.
Yeah, it really is.
It's literally my
Chris
favorite
loves
place
it.
to be. You're lucky, so great, good for you. I think that's going to be.
That
I think
is
it's gonna,
awesome.
You're going to have a good time. And nothing is better than going on a trip to Disney World with a child, or taking like your kid. That makes it so much more fun. Taking Max, we always have a great time with him.
Mm-hmm.
Just like how much excitement he gets out of that, and watching like him smile and seeing all this crazy stuff. It's a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
I don't know who smiles bigger, me or him.
Definitely you.
Yeah, I get very excited about this.
But he is very excited about this.
Very. Wow. So we've been on for almost an hour now. Wow, what a long weekend. I left work early on Friday, and then came home. Then we took our trek to Philly, and we came back last night, and I'm still tired. Oh, wow, Ryan. It's Sydney's Make-A-Wish.
Aww.
Okay, well, you know what? We have a few minutes. Let me explain something really fast to you guys. So, Ryan's son, Sydney, we talked about him actually last year. That was like when we first like started talking about it on our channel. And I remember for the San Diego Comic-Con mega stream, we talked about it there too, if you remember. Mm-hmm. But it was about Sydney's foundation. And what ended up happening that was really cool out of all that was that Mike Becker actually made a video on Instagram about Sydney's foundation. And the foundation actually took place here in Maryland at a local restaurant.
Fundraiser.
A fundraiser rather. And people pitched in money and stuff, and it was really good. It was towards his medical bills and things like that. And it turned out to be a really, really nice event. I really happened to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I was really happy. He looked really happy the entire time, and that's what counted. But Sydney, actually, Ryan, I saw photos of him recently. He looks like he is doing really well, and he looks really happy, and he has a really good family that surrounds him. And hopefully one of these days I can get you guys over here and we can all hang out, because I would love to get together with the Thomases.
Me too.
I do have to say that the Thomases put together the best Halloween costumes I've ever seen in my life.
Yes.
Ryan,
They're
I don't
incredible.
know if you've done it yet, but could you please? I think you posted it in the Gastlecast, but if you didn't, could you please post a couple of your Halloween photos in the Gastlecast so other people can see them? Your Stranger Things photo you guys took is like one of the most amazing Halloween costume group pictures I've ever seen.
Yeah. And the Addams Family, do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
Oh
The
my
Addams
gosh.
Family was awesome as well.
They're so great.
Mets fan, you are awesome. Thank you so much for you're always pumping us up. You always come in here and you have a lot of positive things to say. It's not the same when you're not here hanging out with us. Jake Carr, Elvira, I think, yeah, okay, so Mark responded to you. Jake Carr, you should totally go. We can go and hang out. You'll have a lot of fun just hanging out with us, man. We'll hang out. We'll look at stuff. It'll be fun. Ryan, I'm so glad to hear about that. Back to his bad self.
That reminds me of Bad to the Bone for some reason. That song just popped into my head. Ryan also asked if we ever did Halloween Horror Nights. Chris has, I have not.
I did it in 2010, and it was a cool experience. The only problem was I waited in a line for like almost 2 hours, and then I didn't want to wait in another line for the scare, whatever, haunted house things again. So I only did one. I'd like to go back and see it again in the future. Would really, really, really like to do it again because I hear so many good things. My boss and friend at work, she goes every year and she loves it. She comes back with the greatest stories, and the haunted houses only get better every year. So
That's awesome.
One year we'll have to go and do that.
I would love to.
YoJ says, my friend told me today that he sold a signed Captain Spaulding for $50 before he was big in a Funko Pops. Wow. Signed Captain Spaulding. Captain Spaulding is a really, really cool Funko Pop. In fact, who was it? Jeremiah brought one over not too long ago. It's a cool pop. Well, it has been an hour, and I do want to remind you again that... Where's my mouse? Boom. This is going to be the giveaway item for 500 members. Again, a big, big, big thanks to our good pal Ryan Thomas for throwing this into the ring so we could give it away. It's a sign of... sorry, a burp was about to come in. It got kind of gross for a second. A signed box of Amazing Carlos Funkos by Mike Becker, who's the founder of Funko, is up for grabs. So we're going to post something in the group. If you're not a part of the Gastlecast group, it is on Facebook, Gastlecast-We Hunt Together. Go and check us out. Join up. Make sure you answer all the questions when you come through the door. And I can only promise you that is one of the greatest experiences I've had in a group. Everybody is so nice. There's a lot of positivity, and it isn't about gloating or being, I don't know, the most badass, but everybody comes in and they share stuff, and we love seeing it. And it's just fun, and everybody's helping each other out, and so we hunt together attitude. And I love it. I love it.
Me too.
I've been talking to a lot of people actually lately that they're commenting and stuff in the group, and they're finding trades and they're finding pops and stuff, and people are helping them, like literally helping them. It's retail plus shipping from a lot of people. And I think that's awesome. I'm really happy that everybody's helping each other. So that's really cool. So make sure you go and join the group. It's a lot of fun. Also, remember to listen to Heroic Nonsense podcast. It can be found everywhere. I recommend to go look on Anchor, or you can look on iTunes. Heroic Space Nonsense. Go and check it out. And that's it. Go and check us out on Instagram at Gastlecast. Heather, any final words?
No, that's it. Oh my gosh.
That's what it was. It wasn't a burp. It was a big old cough. That was gross. YoJ Collects. I agree. Facebook group is awesome. It is family there. Morgan Mitchell. What a man. What a good man, that Morgan Mitchell. I love him. I love all of you a lot. We'll be back on Wednesday, and remember, keep in mind, Saturday is our big 2 or 3. 2-year extravaganza, we'll hang out and look out for that cribs video that we're going to put together. It's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait for that. Heather, bring out your bling. It's going to get crazy. You have any like booty shorts? No? You have any booty? Seriously, you have booty shorts?
Like bedtime booty shorts.
Oh, that's not. I'm talking like 90s, late 90s, early 2000s.
I did when I was way younger than I should have. I had a pair of really short shorts. I got them when I was about 12, and they said "sexy" on the back.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say because I have a pair that says.
Don't know why.
I have a pair that says "juicy" on the back right now. I'm
you
wearing them, guys. Remember, as always, we hunt together. Yes. We will catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Say bye one more time.
Bye.
Meep, meep.